Hey guys, today we're going to be doing some new makeup, and I've gotten in the new YSL blush and Make Me Blush. It's kind of a nude kind of a color. We're going a little bit more pink today, but we're just going to use this nude and we'll top it with the new Dior pink. Then we've got the new Guerlain bronzer. This is in the color 100. It opens up just like the translucent powder I like. And it's got some pretty shades in there. Then just anything to help my brows. I got the Precisely My Brow Wax to see if this will help me with building up anything or giving me some more what looks like brows. So I'm trying that. Then I got the new Anastasia in Mauve. It's a little darker pink than I want to go, so I'm gonna put the I'm gonna put a lip gloss over it, but it's just really a pretty color. It's gonna be pretty for winter. And then I got the Hooven Go color in As Much As You Like, and this is just a pretty pink. And then the last thing is the new Charlotte Tilbury Look in a Palette. Instant Look in a Palette. This packaging is so gorgeous. Like, can you see how gorgeous that is? And then inside, it's got everything you need for a look. So this is perfect for travel. It's got 3 eyeshadows, a bronzer, a finishing powder, cheek, and a cheek highlight. So I don't know if you can see that, how pretty that is. So we're just going to get started, and I am going to just quickly put on this Milk in the color number 3. It's going to be too dark for me, but we're just going to make it work. I hate the packaging. I know I've said that before, but this is the Milk Hydro Grip Gel Tint. I'm going to do this really quick. I have on the Double Wear Concealer, the Milk Makeup in number 3, which will just drag some bronzer down our neck. There were 5 Beauty. I just did my brows off camera because nothing to see there. And then I set with Fenty Beauty Strawberry Milk. And since I've set my face and did my stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my Charlotte Tilbury spray. I like to just set it before I put anything else on. Sometimes I forget. But yeah, so that number 3 worked pretty well. So let me see this. It looks pretty good. It is, I mean, it is what it is. It's a Grip Gel Hydro. It's hydrating on the skin, it feels like. And it's not too coverage. I'd say it's like medium coverage. They say it's a gel tint, but I think it's a little bit higher than a tint. I would say more like closer to medium, because it took away all my freckles basically. You can still see a little through there, but a lot of them has been covered up. If you see this, I think something bit me, I don't know. So okay, let's move on to the fun part. Let's worry about bronzer next. So we're gonna open our bronzer. I think it's 001, not 100, 001. And we're not gonna do a liquid because I want it, or a cream, because I want to see just how this applies by itself. I have the Patrick Ta kind of angled brush, and I'm just gonna dip in, and since I don't know how dark it is, I'm just gonna kind of put it on the back of my hand. This is pretty. This is really subtle. It looks like it blurs. The color is really pretty. It's not like muddy, but it's not orangey brown. I mean, not orangey either. I'd say that's a winner. That is a winner. That's really pretty. I'm looking far behind ahead. No, let's just bronze up the sides where my scarf goes. Yeah, that's a win. Yay, we have a win so far. So we have a win in our win column. Pretty good. Excited about that. Now let's go in with our highlight and cheek. Highlight, we're using this Dior Backstage Rose Gold palette. It's new. I've used it a couple times, but let's just try it again. I've got the old school Anastasia brush for highlight, and I'm gonna use the bottom shade and just kind of go around in like a C motion. Down the bridge of my nose. Okay, then we're gonna take this more nude color, which is Make Me Blush. This is new from YSL. It's kind of a, looks like it's gonna be like a neutral kind of a pink, a little bit more brown leaning. Perfect for summer and fall. I mean for fall. And with that, I'm just gonna take, where is my Makeup by Ariel brush? Where have you gone, sir? I need you right now. I need you right now. This is not it. Where did you run off to? All right, I'm just gonna have to use this random brush. Where does it go? Seriously. It's crazy. Okay, anyway, I'm using the Morphe by Jaclyn Hill JH07, I think. I love these blushes. This is my fourth one, I think. Okay, that's pretty. I was scared it was gonna be a little bit too brown, but it's pretty. It's kind of a pinky brown kind of color. You can see that. Pretty much true to the tone in the palette, in the component. Like it looks like it's, you know, sometimes you put a blush on and it doesn't look like the color you're looking at. This looks just like that. Like, see? Put a little bit on my nose. All right, now let's go in for the fun part. Oh, I'm so stupid. I was gonna do the cheek and face with this Charlotte Tilbury. You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna add on to it. Who cares? Let's do the face, number 5. Let's just chisel it out. Okay, that's a pretty color. We're just gonna chisel the cheekbone just so we can see what it looks like. Okay, I think that's a pretty tone. And then, sorry about this, but we're gonna go over with the number 6 cheek, which actually is nice. It's gonna put us a little bit more pink. Oh yeah, that gave us a little bit more pink. I'm sorry I messed that up, y'all. I just wasn't thinking. And then I'm gonna take just my finishing brush and just kind of blend that all together. Anyway, so yeah, I think those would be pretty on their own. Okay, we're gonna go into the eye look. So there's 3 eye colors that we can use. So we're gonna go in with number 5 face. No, I'm sorry. Number 3 smoke, which is the eye color. And we're gonna go into the crease. Which, if I would have had this open next to me, I would have remembered like better that this is what we were going for today. But I forgot. I literally just got this out of the mail. Okay, now that we have that color down, I'm gonna go with number 5 face just to build it up a little bit. Make those edges just a little bit deeper. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with my smudger brush that I don't know where it came from and go into number 5 and the number 3, the face and the eye. My lashes are pretty much gone, so I'm trying to help them as much as I can. Just start running some darker shadow there. All right, and then we're gonna take a shader brush and go in with number 2, the middle shade. This is the enhanced one. I'm gonna put this one in the middle. Actually, I'm gonna do this one on the whole lid. It's a pretty pink shade. That's pretty. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with our finger with the eye, number 1, which is the shimmery one, and we're gonna press that. Okay, you kind of need to rub it. Okay, that's not as shimmery as I thought it was gonna come on. Maybe I need to wet my brush. Try it. Okay, it builds up a little bit better with the wet brush. Okay, if you want my opinion, if you have these colors that are similar, I would not run out and buy this palette. If you love pinks and you just want something that's all together to travel with, then I would say this is a palette I would get. But for me, I have so many palettes with pink in them and shimmers like this and shimmers that perform better than this, then I would just say I wouldn't opt for this at all. I'm gonna go in with the cheek color and kind of just go under my eyes. And this is pretty if you're a collector. I know she hasn't done this in a long time, this look in a palette. She used to do it a lot apparently, and she hasn't been releasing them. Oh, and I'm gonna go in with the finishing powder with my Nikki LaRose in 14, and that's just the number 1 face. That's pretty. It kind of lightened everything up, kind of set everything. Okay. Okay, yeah, so, I mean, the packaging, number 1, is gorgeous. It'd be a beautiful gift for somebody. But do I think you need it? No. Now, I'm going to go in with Hung Van Gogh's eyeliner. Use your own judgment. And I'm just going to put this, these are roll-ups. I'm just going to put this in the lash line. Because hopefully this will help the couple lashes I have left stand out a little bit. And I'm doing just the lightest bit on the outer corner. Okay, speaking of mascara, we're going in with the YSL. It's my favorite. I have been using the Dibs Beauty because it had the primer on the other side, but thinking that would help, but I don't even think that's helping build up these 5 lashes I have on each side. Somebody in my life was like, curl them. I'm like, there's nothing left to curl. But apparently I'm about to reach the stage. I have my mastectomy in 22 days. And apparently once they stop this treatment, which is this week, my brows and lashes should start growing back at this time. So I'm going to double down on the serums I have to help grow your lashes. So there we have that with that little bit. Okay, and then we're gonna go in, let's go in with the brow, this new Brow Talk. Oh wait, sorry, Precisely My Brown, number 2.5. So let's see if this helps my brows out any. Okay, it's taken away some of the color. It's pretty for making it stand up, but it's taken away some of the color I put down. So I don't know how I feel about this. We might wait till after cancer and try that again and see how we feel about it. All right, now let's do our new lipstick, and we're gonna use the Hung Van Go liner in As Much As You Like. Kind of fill my lips in with that, and then I'm just going to take a little bit of this because it's so dark, mauve. Definitely a fall vampy lip. So over that, we're going to use what I've only used this one once, the Lawless by Love Shack Fancy Bloomin' Heirloom. This is going to make it a lot pinker because it's got that iridescent color in it. All right, y'all, I think that's the finished look. I'm liking it. I like the bronzer. Next time I'm going to do just this palette so I can really see the bronzer and cheek by itself, since I messed that up. But I'm really liking everything else. This came out a little bit more pink than I thought, which just makes me happy. And you know, so what would make it a little bit more pink is if I added this pink highlight. I'm just gonna add a little bit of that, kind of under where I put my highlight. Just give it a little color. Yeah, so I think I have basically stumbled upon some winners. The YSL blush, if you want something that's kind of nudie, natural with a little bit of pink, I would do this one and make me blush. I have been enjoying the Dior Quad. The only thing I'm not sure about is the Precisely My Brow, and then the Anastasia new color in mauve is going to be prettier and when it gets a little bit colder and I'm wearing a little bit darker colors. I love the Love Shack Fancy. I love Lawless, so of course she just knocks it out of the park every time. Love that. Still loving the skin tint and really enjoying the bronzer. Actually, we're just going to pull a little bit down the neck in case this looks a little dark in outside lighting. Let's see. I changed my space and I'm filming in front of a window, so hopefully that helps, like everything to be more true color. Oh my gosh, y'all, I can't get this off. Okay, I'm just going to take my fluffy brush with that bronzer again. And I'm just going to run it down my neck, just in case. Just to make sure that we're all covered. All right, and guys, there you have it. I'm going to spray myself one more time. Take a sip of my Ghost cup. This is by Swig, by the way, if anyone's looking. So adorable little girl mug. And yeah, that's the finished product. I like it. It looks nice, but like I said, I don't think you really need this palette if you already have palettes that have pink in them. But if you're looking for an on-the-go palette, I think it's really good. So, all right, guys, see you later.